This is 2 pieces a week and finished. Yahoo! The weather's been up and down here, and I brought the snowdrops down because the weather was going to get really, really cold again, and they'd already started to blossom in the greenhouse. So I decided I'll bring them in and I'll salvage them. I did put another pot of them in the double greenhouse, so hopefully they're going to be okay. But anyway, and then I decided to do a little drawing of them, and I didn't really think out the composition prior to doing it, in the sense of what was going to land on the page. And anyway, a pot of dirt is pretty much what I ended up drawing. But you know what, this is 2 pieces a week, and I'm not going to make an overly large fuss about it. So they are what they are. And what I really, really liked about getting down and drawing them, when I started to observe, was how delicate and beautiful and curvy the snowdrops were. So that part I thoroughly enjoyed. And the gouache, I'm not really happy with it in the little pans. It all cracked, and then I thought I can still use it, but when I went to use the red, it crumbled, and when I put my brush in, then it was like a chunk of paint was on the end, and that's not useful, because then I've got a great big red streak across something when I'm trying to mix something up. So yeah, I may just have to use it up and then wash out the pans and use it for watercolor instead. So I guess it's all watercolor that is the best in here. Or, you know what, the other thought that I'm having right now is that the gouache was old, and so I may need to buy new gouache in order for it to be used in those pans. And other than that, not a lot going on. I may go back in and use some colored pencils on top of the drawing, but yeah, we'll just see. Here I am saying I'm not going to fuss with it, and then I start to talk about how I'm going to fuss with it. Anyway, and so I've got to make dinner for tonight, and I think I'm going to make the radicchio salad again with the oranges, and I've got some chicken that I will make either a chicken salad sandwich, or I'll heat it up and I'll have it with green beans and a full dinner. So I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to go out for a walk. It's actually quite sunny and quite beautiful out right now, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And this is Monday. On Sunday, the clocks spring forward, and I want to start to do my walks daily as soon as that happens, because what I like to do is I like to do my walk and then come home and have a cup of tea. And when the light is not keeping up with my time for tea, it ends up that I've had to have tea too early, which is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have my end of day tea at a certain time, and then I move on to something else. So it just doesn't work in the winter time, and I have to rearrange all my schedule for walking. But I am going to look forward to walking in the neighborhood and getting fresh air and going and seeing my little squirrel friends. I'm sure they're out and running around excitedly in the sunshine. Yeah, I took a look at my lemon plant, and I think there's a bug or something on it. There's a few leaves left, but they're sticky and shiny, and I know that happened to my last set of citrus, and so I've really got to get it washed, and I think I'll spray it with neem, and hopefully I can save it. The lemon is perfect, and it's ready to be picked and used, but the tree, I'm not quite so sure it's going to make it, but I'll do everything I can to try to salvage it. Oh, and I just realized today that I've got income tax to do. I'm hoping I can barrel through it in about 3 days and just like take different sets of things and concentrate on one a day. There's 3 major categories that I have to go through. So, yep, that time of year. Okay, so let's take a closer look at what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've finished. Yahoo! Okay, well, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.